Hello. Welcome to Intentional Community Conversations with Intent Indiana. My name is David Herron, the BuildFund Portfolio Manager. In this series, we will spend time exploring topics designed to share community development resources available through Intent Indiana, including innovative financing and development solutions that create and preserve affordable housing, support neighborhood revitalization efforts, and foster small business development. May was National Small Business Month, but as we all know, small businesses are the backbone of our economy and do so much for our local communities. Running a business isn't easy, and there is a constant need for resources and support in order to be successful. Intent is committed to creating access for all and sharing information about our programs. It is our hope that those who are watching will be inspired to give us a call and send an email to learn more. So first, I want to go into a conversation about CDFIs. The Bill Fund is a mission CDFI operated by Intent Indiana that is dedicated to helping businesses grow and create jobs in the Indianapolis area. We connect businesses to flexible, affordable, reasonable funding. Now, a lot of people are asking, what is the CDFI? The CDFI is a community development financial institution, lenders with the missions to provide fair, reasonable financing to rural, urban, and other communities that mainstream finance doesn't traditionally reach. Where others see risk, we see opportunity. Our goals are to create growth and employment opportunities, bring capital investments, generate economic and community development, and assist businesses in becoming bankable with traditional financial institutions. Benefits to our borrowers include low interest loans, gap financing, bridge and construction loans, financing for expenses not covered by conventional loans, and referrals to conventional lending partners. Speaking of CDFIs and also the lending that we do, I have the opportunity to introduce one of our past borrowers, Lauren Burnside. Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
I'm happy to be here.
But everybody's happy, right?
That was my iPad.
Everybody's happy to be here. We all are.
She's happy here.
Lauren, thank you for the opportunity to actually be able to sit down and talk with us. If you don't mind, kind of give us a little bit of background of your business.
Yeah, so I'm a salon owner. I own LB Extensions. We are on the northwest side of town by Eagle Creek Park. My brand has been growing since 2019, and I decided to really start expanding at the end of 2020. I was super headstrong, ready to go, and so started working on that at the beginning of 2021. So it's been quite the adventure since. It just started off with me, one other person, and now we're a team of 5. So it's exciting.
Look at you. Okay.
Yeah. I love it.
How did you hear about the Bill Fund?
Actually, kind of going into the challenges of finding funding. My girlfriends have been super supportive, and one of them was reading the IBJ, I think, and that's where she found out about you guys. So I reached out probably within 20 minutes. I was like, okay, how can someone help? Because I didn't have any other investors or any support financially from anybody to start this adventure. My husband's been very supportive and helpful as well, but there's only so much the two of us could do. So right. I felt so grateful just even to get a call back from BuildFund. It can be really hard sometimes just to connect with people. So that was exciting.
That's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad we were really responsive. So do you feel like it was a difficult process in order to from application in order to get the funding?
No, not really. I mean, especially when you're organized and you're ready for, certain paperwork, it's all pretty much in my Dropbox ready to go. So it wasn't hard. I mean, making the time for things is probably my biggest challenge. So it was okay, let me do that on Saturday or Sunday. Trying to make that happen. But otherwise, they were very reasonable, easy requests.
That's good. That's good to hear. So as far as so you said it was a pretty simple process. Do you feel like it took a long time to receive the funds, or I know you said you had a lot of stuff already in order?
Not really. I mean, I would say like the challenge would be like what you guys needed on your end. There are other things that needed to happen beforehand. Like I needed, my construction team to give me like all the breakdown of everything and what things were going to look like. And I had to kind of figure out like, okay, what do I need? Where are the funds going? And that was just stuff like it happened so fast. It was like my side just wasn't ready for it yet. So,
Right.
you guys were waiting on me, and that was honestly probably like what took the longest. But the construction world, they're a little slow sometimes, so
It
it
definitely can.
happened. And once I was ready, like it came. I mean, we got it done really fast, so it was no big deal.
That's good. So if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about the results that you were able to actually use the funding for.
Yeah, so I rented a space that was like an old crummy office spot, and so it needed completely rehab. So I was able to use that funding to purchase equipment and then also get a lot of my construction done here. So I couldn't. I really don't think I could have done it without BuildFund. It was going to be a lot harder to find funding that I had anticipated. Things that I learned along the way were like I didn't realize I needed to build my business credit. Like building my personal credit is one thing, but like business is another.
Yeah.
Figuring out what it looks like with investors can be really hard. Plus, some people want skin in your own game. So it's like,
Right.
am I willing to do that? Who are these people? And so BuildFund made it really easy and comfortable and, very reasonable as far as like payback and interest. And I was able to request for a little bit more money as my construction costs were a little bit higher, and you guys were as flexible as you could be and gave me a little extra. So that was helpful.
That's good. That's good. So what do you think is next for your business?
Oh my gosh, it's still so new. I mean, I have like thoughts and ideas. I really love educating my team and I really want to see them be super successful. So I'm really just focused on that for now, but it doesn't mean I'm like not willing to grow and expand and have maybe another location or a bigger location. I
That's good.
really like where I'm at right now, so it's hard to think about like moving out of my little box that I have.
Right.
I really like where I'm at. I've never worked on this side of town, and I love feeling like we're bringing an opportunity to this community to have a salon over here. There isn't really any like within 5 to 10 minutes,
Mhm.
so feeling like I can be a part of a growing community, and I really love that part. So I would say getting more into the community. I should just say that. Like I would love to be more a part of this community and what LB Extensions can do for the people around us.
That's really amazing to hear, Lauren. So this is just the closer in me. Would you feel comfortable being able to refer or have a conversation with other people around in your community about things that we're doing over here at NTN and Bill Fund?
I already have.
Okay.
There's a group that I'm on Facebook that's mostly just women, and a lot of people are asking like, where do you get funding? How do you get funding? And so I definitely threw you guys out there several times because it was easy and it has been easy, and you guys have great communication, and that's
Good.
important, especially like obviously when you're dealing with someone who funded you, but also just in general like other questions that you guys have. It's easy to reach out to you guys and chat.
That's good. And we try to be likable people over here too.
Yeah, yeah, so far so good.
That's good. Well, I know you're extremely busy with your business, and I appreciate you taking the time to
Absolutely.
sit down and talk with us. So I really appreciate it. Do you have any questions or anything for me?
No, I mean, honestly, like I'm not just saying this because we're doing this, but I really am grateful for the opportunity that I was given with Build Fund. It can be challenging when you, like I said before, when you don't have other people who can co-sign for you and provide funding. And, it's all been me, and I've made a lot of sacrifices. And so I was like really grateful that there was someone that was like willing to listen to me and not just like be paperwork and numbers and shuffle me through and decide if I was like good
Right,
enough.
right.
So that felt really good, and I'm just really grateful.
That's really good. So, like, I came from banking years ago, and I think the hardest part was being able to turn business owners down
Hmm.
because, there's still a need, right?
Yeah,
There's still an opportunity that's there. It's still business owners still want to be able to grow their business. So, like,
yeah,
to have to tell somebody no or not right now was hard. So,
yeah,
being able to have another resource like Bill Fund to be able to send people to as a banker and now as the portfolio manager here, it makes me feel really good that I don't know what happens to Lauren if she doesn't come to
right,
us. You know what I mean?
right.
So being able to see that side of
Yeah,
it has been really good for me.
yeah, and something just like kind of even going along with that, like when I was talking to you guys, something that I I felt like I was able to easily address and talk about was the money that I have invested in my business is in my employees. It is in the things that I've been doing. It's not in my bank account. And,
Yeah.
you know, as you know, I'm deciding to like grow my business. My investments were in whatever it had to pay for just to work on getting there. And I was so grateful that, like, you know, you guys could look at the investment differently than other places. So
Yeah.
that makes you guys unique as well for me.
Yeah, we try to look outside of just the, of course the numbers are important, but we
Yeah.
try to see the person, the people beyond the numbers
Yeah.
and beyond just the account number and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's really good to hear that you're able to pour back into your business, pour back into your employees, which they can end up pouring into the community, that's what we're all here for anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super excited for it. So, yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us today, and thank you again, Lauren, for giving us your insights on Build Fund and how your experience has been. Thank you so much for tuning in to Intentional Community Conversations with Intent Indiana. We hope that you enjoyed yourself. We hope that you were able to be inspired and also be able to learn a little bit more. Please feel free to follow us on all our socials at Intent Indiana. You can always check out our website at intentindiana.org as well. And then for Build Fund specifically, buildfund.org is our website. Once again, my name is David Herron, and we are ready to make your dreams come true as far as business ownership. Please contact us anytime you want to talk, anytime you have any questions, or anytime you are ready to start expanding your business and allowing us to be partners with expanding your business as well. So thank you very much. Contact us anytime.